This will be a demonstration of the Quickdraw weaving program's ability to do block substitution and profile the threading drafts. I have a couple of ways to get to block substitution. Let me start with a simple, currently a threading pattern. If I go over, I can call it a profile draft. That will give me access to the block substitution menus. I can also come under the view, new block substitution gets me to exactly the same place. Now, the choices I have, the standard definitions are those here. Custom definitions can be started from a standard definition. I'm not going to talk about that much because it can get complicated. I can take the pattern blocks and insert the pattern for those, or I can reverse the background. I have a number of choices. I've got a variety of laces, twills, summer and winter, both the threadings and treadling, so I've got a lot of combinations here. Damask and satins, double weaves, and a collection of others. There's a lot of names and the question of what means what, so the thumbnails will actually take that pattern, the profile draft that's here, and here are all the various block substitutions so I can physically see what graphically those will all look like. So, and as I do a mouse over each one, depending upon the pattern I've entered, it will tell me how many shafts, how many treadles, so that gives me the short form version of being able to do the block substitution. If I ask for a Bronson lace, it gives me that pattern. If I then want to modify that, I can view modified not substitution. For example, now if I want to go into summer and winter, I can ask for either an X's and O's or a block substitution. So that would give me that kind of a pattern. If I go back to modify block substitution, let me point something else out here. If I do a left mouse click, it will do a Bronson lace conversion. If I do a right mouse click, it will physically show me what the block substitutions will be, including the threading tie-up. So I can see that for any of the conversion patterns. Summer and winters, for example, I can see the threading, I can see the various conversions for the different treadling sequences. And if I wanted to do a custom conversion, I can fill it from there and then come in with a custom and ask for how many threads per block and so forth, so I can create anything I want to do. The other choice I have, let me discard that. This is a grid diagram that I'd done. It was just a simple little rectangle. If I call that a profile draft instead of a threading draft, I can export the threading and access to the same mechanisms. So I can now again come in, for example, and do this as a 7-thread huck lace. If I do a finished view, I can actually see what the lace is going to look like again. So those are the three means I have for getting to block conversions, including the graphic or a conventional presentation. Thank you. Bye.